A sufficient society by the seaside, sightseeing on a beach in the cold, is a good society simplified by the wind-blown sides heaving up. It gives good health to them, even so does the whipping wind over the paradise. The gifts of life are their children, for which cast they in a paradise will wait. Children weep or roll around, selflessly wait as they would, when they weep like the shore for all the air wants like a while to pass. Again the blissful shore, until again it is worded. The pure air swift, its words receive peacefully, is also what makes the world pure and rare. Shall I presume that a theory of pleasure will itself be clearly as pleasurable? No, it is such a devilish pain to allow such to further waste the time I witness. Instead, it is time for the angels to be rediscovered, who are beyond the useful for bliss, by more than religious people, and for our own sake in the process of blissfulness for our part. Poets are people who toward us be more able to be romantic with time than any of the wide dreamers, powerless, who aim for what poetry is but get something else. Journey the world and air, see the song-sung stones of a temple, come back home to be kissed, on the place to be kissed like so. The sunset over the lake wins me over. Still inside I bear the red sunset in my rush. Still I open to a song, which I myself barely rush without a newness. The wall opens out where I can see the town that is self-sufficient to invent on its big town compositions. But my own dark self within is a little baby going onward. Colors of the light that I have watched as a light dots still seem sharp, yet my blindness to money already has proven the subject itself is stupid and greasy. Money in the eyes is supplied by someone for a greasy time. The childlike daisy in the night growing is lost to the sickle. The length of our childhood's love are sickled down altogether, but a beautiful love is one. Paradise is not at all annihilated. We pray for beauty to hurry back to the non-paradise for our souls. The paradise, the marketplace hurries for the gold, which no freed soul is against. Going to the market there, loitering freely for the gain. There it is, vivid and clear, seems fresh weather to the bees, who are like specks of cash in the air. The bees clearly REI, placed in the air without reason. Heaven is as clear as a castle, a wide place which we long for to. Clinging to heaven is another, above the land that lengthens like weeds. And though the face of the mother sparkles, the living landscape still ages. Lovely water that is given to the air whizzing around. The birth of my love is saved by the sweet gift old. It is wisdom that is born and added to. For myself as sweet as the weather, the coming wisdom so sunny is open to myself who comes to. Weather come honorable and light open marginally for us. Things in the weather are working beneath the restorative light from the sky. They are hopeful things, yea, on the floor I am restored and almost saved by a soul of hope, composed on the screen floor of our eternity. The cold magical darkness and the grinning work of the wind, cold to my center today, fiercely working the stream, past my center that cost me my fierce breath to oppose it. Triumphantly passes rushingly, a wounding breath itself entering. The rushing triumphant one in its flight, from far off wounds as it voices. Pleasant is a mortal tree, with frequently blooming leaves, naturally mortal on land, furnished with little leaves. A solemn nature wild is loved a little in its distances. Solemn the moon way is easy to love as earth is. Waiting in noon for eternity, breaking out my friendly ease. Waiting for the universe to receive me, a modest and broken creature. The prevailing universe is so odd to my modest life hourly, and loneliness prevails now as my life loses its secret. Trotting tumultuous desert roads to the silver wings of waves, far from the rocky desert country, to those far waves to be explored. I stumble over bitter great rocks around the fountains far, rocking. They are bitter as truth, guarded by the voices of the fountain swift. Yet a virginal truth seems naked, yet its obscure voice is cheerful. The hundredfold virgins presented memorably obscure my tears, themselves echoing hundreds of branches which my learned memories have locked, since the joyous echoes of the palm trees were brightly learned but without return. Silver swings the waves, those far waves explore. The fountains far rocking, the voices of the fountain swift. Our obscure voices cheerful, are memorably obscure as my tears. My learned memories have locked brightly, had been learned but without return. The silver Saturn images become shattered and scattered by the wind. A wrathful wind moves passing with wrathful blast over houses. It passes triumphantly, houses where we are united, hiding as the clouds do the heavens, the sunny heavens to which we cry. Feeling the golden ocean, its wonderful gold lines, as deep as wonder as death is, a limited deep of nature, and as unsatisfactorily limited as bliss is, the individual bliss of my curiosity. The world is a curious place, but no place for violence. The power of violence is anchored. A despised power to quit its cruelties heroically, and therefore be a peaceful and glorious hero. Ah, the past. Ah, the best question I have is if a power of life will come back to me. Emptiness has the best part of me now, and my quest for a life never ends. The road is empty and blank, it too never ends. Like the old sky, it too is the same blankness in my imperfect heart. The cloudless sky over the yard looks anonymous and imperfect now. The windy yard around the shepherd now devastates in its curves. As the ruling wind quickly speeds its cold freeze into my heart, since it rose without kindness or laughter. I is the consciousness that is free to do anything. Its technology comes alive as it overcomes itself. Happy to be high up and honored. This hopeful technology is my teacher, consciously happy for me to take what it gives, as it liberally teaches me many tales which are gifts not wasted but love.